It's happening. Halloween Horror Nights 2019. Let's get this baby started. But before we begin, we publish theme park videos on this channel all the time. So hit that subscribe button and that bell notification button so you'll know when another video is ready for you to view. So here's the plan for today, for tonight's Halloween Horror Nights. We'll show you a little bit of everything, but the main focus, we are going to rate every single house that's here this year.
Exactly, a little different than last year.
Yeah, last year we did like a bracket system to determine the winner. This year, we'll just rate every house on not stars, but screams.
Right.
So we'll have like a
1 scream to a 5, 5 being the best.
Yep. So that's the plan for tonight. And then also, we'll just see what happens.
It'll be fun. So
we're actually here a little early. We're doing the stay and scream.
Yep, taking full advantage of that.
We're gonna stay by the by Finnegan's.
Yes.
And we should have access to what, 3 houses right away?
Yes.
Be Ghostbusters.
Stranger Things.
And Us.
Yeah.
So 3 very popular like, IP houses.
Definitely.
I think we'll go with Stranger Things first, but we'll see how it plays out once they release us in for Halloween Horror Nights. Now, one thing helping us out with tonight's endeavor is the fact that we did get fast passes. And we spent about $212 with taxes, I think.
Yeah, for the 2 tickets. Yeah. Just for tonight.
That's really gonna help us hit all 10 houses pretty quickly. We're so early, we beat the scanners. The orange army you see here, these are people that are checking for people that have like actual Halloween Horror Nights tickets so that they are able to stay and scream. So this year, instead of having a free-for-all stay and scream, you can pick a side. You can pick a side. The first house you go in can be Stranger Things, or you can pick the Ghostbuster side. Pop quiz, Nikki.
Yes.
Robert Frost. 2 roads diverge in a yellow wood. Continue.
I took the one less traveled by, and that made all the difference.
There you go.
Yeah.
Which tonight is going to be Stranger Things first.
Yes.
Well, they have released the crowd to go to Ghostbusters. They are still holding Stranger Things fans, but we should be released any moment now.
Yeah, this is horrible seeing everybody else walk by all smiling and happy, and I'm sitting here sweating in the heat.
Yeah, they're rubbing it in a little bit.
They are. They're all like, haha, look at them. They're walking by smiling at us.
And now we are finally released. Going to Stranger Things right now. Nikki's leading the way. Our eye in the sky cam. Well, we have opted to use Express right out of the gate. Not quite the first, but Nikki will be the 4th person to go through the house at the start of Halloween Horror Nights. And while we're waiting, we are being serenaded to the song, the theme song from Never Ending Story. Okay, house number 1 is complete, and a little bit of a celebrity encounter there as the little girl, the little sister.
Yes.
She showed up and she went through the house.
And she met all of us like in line, such a sweetheart. Oh, it was so cool.
Yeah. Hopefully I can include some of that. Hey. So now we have to do our job. We have to rate it.
Yes.
Now it's tough going first.
It is.
It's tough going first. But I think we agree this is a 3 scream house.
Yes, but there were some amazing aspects in there, like the Demogorgon, and I'm like every character.
A bunch of Demodogs and Demogorgons.
Yes,
of course the characters were there.
Yeah.
You know, the whole gang. I think my favorite part, the Mind Flayer at Scoops Ahoy.
Me too.
That's at the very end.
Yes.
That was amazing.
Or even the wall where they're standing up and they're like, not to give it away, but there's like a scene where, you know, they're against where the entrance is, you know, for the upside down. Oh, so good. So the theming's very good. Yeah. Scares were a little light for me. Yeah, I think so too. But I enjoyed being on set of Stranger Things. Yeah, totally enjoyed seeing it. Like it's a great house to look at. So to start with, a 3 scream rating for Stranger Things. Yep. We're gonna mic you up eventually. We may try it for Ghostbusters. I'm just worried about like copyrighted music for Ghostbusters. Who you gonna call? Right? Yeah. But, well, maybe I'll try to mic you up for that, but we'll see at the end. But I think, are we in agreement? We're going to go to Ghostbusters next. Yeah. Yeah, we're worried about the line. Yeah, the line is going to be crazy for this one. So, Express Pass Ghostbusters right now. Right. So here is the standby wait for Ghostbusters. We're taking the Express line. Only Nikki's in front of me.
Move it along, Gimpy. Alrighty guys, stepping out of Ghostbusters, we're debating whether a 3.5 or a 4.
Right.
The theming was off the charts good.
Yes, I felt like literally I was walking through the movie. I mean, and they had like the scare actor that was Sigourney Weaver, and she was like doing that sexy part. I was like, oh my god, that's her. Like literally, I stopped the line because I just wanted to stare, and she was so perfect.
I wanted to stare too.
Hey.
But now the scares, that one got you more than Ghostbusters.
Well, they touched me. Like twice I got touched by like that donkey thing.
Well, what happened was, like there's a few that they're in the dark and then they step into like the black light.
Oh,
so
that's true.
You can't see them until they get into the black light.
Yeah.
They got you a few times with that.
Yeah, they did. They did.
So what do you think, 3.5 or 4?
4.
Alright, 4 scares, not stars, 4 scares for this one.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you guys have seen Zombieland. You should have. I advise you to watch all the movies. Now, in that movie, there are rules to follow so that you can survive.
Yes.
And just like that movie, we have some rules for Halloween Horror Nights.
Yep.
Rule number 22, limber up.
Stretch.
Do some stretches, Nikki. My favorite rule, rule number 56. Leave the injured behind.
Hey.
The zombies can have the injured.
Number 1 is cardio. You gotta be able to run.
Yeah, we had to do cardio before we came here. You gotta train up. We'll give you a few more rules throughout the night.
Yeah.
But right now we need to hit up another house. Those were 2 IP houses. We need to hit up an original house. Okay. The Yeti.
Ooh, and it's supposed to be cold in there.
I could use some cold air.
Me too. Let's do this.
Rule number 3. Beware of bathrooms. Well, I was going to stop in the bathrooms, but I got a little discouraged.
No, that's rule number 3. It even says so. Beware of the bathroom.
Rule number 3. So we're going into the Yeti. It's a 45-minute wait. We're using the Express Pass. Did I call it a Fast Pass before? If I did, I'm sorry. Express Pass is at Universal, but we're going to Express Pass the Yeti. I look forward to this one. I heard good things.
Me too. I heard it's icy cold. So.
But we'll give you our rating when we get out of it. Okay, getting out of the Yeti, we have a bit of a controversy here.
Yeah.
Nikki wants to give it 4 stars. I'm thinking 5, maybe 4.5. I feel like it was scarier than Ghostbusters.
It was scarier than Ghostbusters. The theming was great, but I still don't feel like I've been like knocked out scared yet, so I don't want to give it higher than a 4. Okay, we'll give that 4 screams. I really enjoyed it. It was icy cold in there. Those Yetis were just popping out. The best one was, they're high. Some of them are high. Yes, and one abominable like snowman like guy. A Yeti. Yeah, he came down and he touched my hat. I mean, I was like, I about lost it. I'm like hopping away from him. You got some good scares, but we'll leave it at 4 screams. Let's walk through Zombieland. Yeah. And then we'll get another house. All right, I'm looking for a Twinkie. Twinkies. We need Twinkies. We need Twinkies. Rule number 75, nourishment. Nothing better than a Twinkie for nourishment. Yes, Woody Harrelson. Or Tallahassee. Now I told you guys to watch the movie. This is from the movie. They drive in H3. Here's one of the main props. We've got some zombies up here. And one down here. I'm not sure of the rules to handle these guys. Love it, love it. Zombie Kill of the Week. I wonder if there's going to be some performances. We'll try to come by here later, see if maybe if there's some stage actors.
Rules are made to be broken. No time to nut up or shut up.
Why'd it have to be clowns?
What do you think? Zombie Kill of the Week?
Yeah!
Until next time, remember, cardio, seatbelts, and a little sunscreen never hurt anybody. Wichita, where are you?
Here's another one of the cars they used, and this girl looks like she's in trouble. She could use some help.
Please help me, stop taking pictures, please help me.
The question is though, can I get a Twinkie? I need some Twinkies. Let's ask some people. You have any Twinkies? I need some Twinkies.
I don't know where the Twinkies are.
This guy's not interested in eating Twinkies. Maybe Nikki's brain.
No, not my brain. No.
Rule number 75, leave the wounded behind. What about you? I'm looking for Twinkies. Can you help me with Twinkies? No one can help me find Twinkies. Where's Tallahassee when you need him? Okay, we have one more house in this area.
Oh goodness, hi.
Come back in here, back in frame. We need to hit up the Us house.
Okay.
Nikki really liked the movie. I liked the movie too.
I did, I liked it a lot.
I'm hearing good things about the house. Let's find out for ourselves. The standby wait for us is 90 minutes, but like I said, we have that express pass, which is very handy. If you're only going to come like once or twice, get the express. If you have multiple nights, you really don't need it because you got a lot of nights to catch everything. We need it for tonight because we are going to rate every house. So for us, we finally have a little delay. This is the first time we had to pause a bit with the express pass.
Yep, no, we've been walking straight through every house until this one.
Well, we just got out of the Us scare house.
Yeah, I feel like we're shouting at you. Sorry.
It's so loud. We gotta shout.
Loud, yeah.
What's your opinion?
The ending was awesome. It was so good. It was really good to look at though. It's kind of on the same lines for me as Ghostbusters, where I felt like I was really in the movie. So I enjoyed it totally, but it wasn't like super scary.
I'm gonna say the ending was awesome. We're not gonna tell you how it was. We don't want to spoil it.
Exactly.
But the end was the best part.
Yeah.
But going through the rest of the house, I'm saying a 2.
Wow, that's low.
I don't think it's as good as like Stranger Things, which we gave a 3 to. I could bump it up to 2.5 at best.
Okay. Well then, I mean, we'll let you pick the level for this one then.
It is my channel. 2.5 scares. Okay, to get to the next house, we have to walk through a scare zone and arcade. Enjoy, everyone. An arcade will be so cool at night with all like the neon lighting.
Yeah, I mean, I know this is the wrong venue, but I totally thought of like a Scary Tron situation.
But you know, like all those scare actors, looks like they'll be a little bit more like glowy in the dark too at night.
Yeah, I want to see it at night. It'd be awesome.
We'll see that again later.
Yeah.
This one's not too bad at 35 minutes. Here we go, in between Hello Kitty and the Brown Derby, we have the house for killer clowns from outer space. I like this guy. I like him a lot.
Part of your squad.
Killer clowns, Nikki.
I know. Hey, part of my crew,
hey,
right?
that's part of your squad.
Exactly. I thought it was awesome that they had a scare actor outside of the house. That's perfect.
Well, there we go. The 5th house of the night. Halfway through.
Yeah.
How many screams do you rate this one?
3.5.
3.5, I agree, right there. 3.5 screams. I thought it was a bit better than Stranger Things.
Wow.
Well, it has to be, right? If Stranger Things was a 3, so fast math there, Nikki, then this was a little bit better. Now for you, it was clowns, so it had to be pretty scary for you.
Yeah. There's like where they stomp on the ground, scared me. And then whenever they shoot, they have a, like, there's a big thing with shooting air this year.
Yeah,
so that
a lot of air scares. A lot of air scares.
Air scares. Yeah, and then a lot of like, what do you call it, where there's screams. Oh my God!
That was the scariest thing all night. What was that?
It was a freaking grasshopper.
A grasshopper.
Dude, it was a grasshopper.
Woo, the scares keep coming.
Oh my God.
The scares keep coming.
That was insane. Did you get it?
I got it off, yeah.
No, did you get it
Yeah,
here?
I didn't stop recording. Yeah, I got it.
Where is it now?
It's gone. That was Hopper. That was a Disney character at Universal. Screw you, Hopper.
I was thinking Hopper was the same thing.
God. Anyway, we digress too much. The Killer Clown's house, 3.5 screens. I thought it was fun and scary. Hey, it got me a couple times.
Did it?
It did.
Alright.
Since we're halfway done, it's time for a snack break.
Pizza fries, come on.
Let's go get some pizza fries as we walk through the Vikings Undead Scare Zone.
Why does it smell like barbecue?
That was insane.
I am Groot! I am Groot! Hey Nick, I saw Groot! Rule number 42, pizza fries. Good job following the rules, Nikki. Staying nourished?
Yeah, I'm getting kind of hungry, dude. We didn't eat dinner, so pizza fries hit the spot.
Halloween Horror Night staple. And a good thing, now we're over here, there's a couple houses over here in the kids zone. Classic monsters.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm so looking forward to this one. I hope it get enough screams, you know. I want this to be a 5-scream house. I'm pulling for it. Standby wait for the classic monsters is 60 minutes. They are really setting the stage for this house. The projections on this wall are amazing. I'm just going to let you guys enjoy it for a few seconds here. Okay, that is one bright light. But we're just coming out of the classic Monsters haunted house.
Yes.
That was my favorite.
Me too, hands down my favorite so far.
So since it's my favorite, I need to give it at least 4.5 screens.
Oh yeah, totally.
They got me a few times.
They
especially
did. It makes me laugh when they get him.
The Bride of Frankenstein really got you. And me a couple of times. That was perfect.
Screamed right in my face. It was hilarious. I was like, you did awesome!
All the classic monsters were great.
Yes. The theming of every single room.
Section, oh yes.
Awesome.
That
so
one,
good.
Oh my god, yes, at least 4.5 screens. Yes. I don't know if I'm going to give out 5 screens tonight. I might have to revise this if I do. This is at least 4.5 screens. The highest rated house so far tonight.
Oh yeah.
So next up we have Graveyard Games, and this is another house I've heard good things about. I am looking forward to this one. Here we go, just getting out of the Graveyard Games scare house, the haunted house.
Right.
That was pretty intense. I think like the other houses, they're trying to amaze you with all the theming. Now the theming was good, but this one's down to brass tacks. We are here to scare you.
Yes, 100%. It was like a bait and switch too, where they would have you look in one direction and then all of a sudden come at you from another. It was so well done.
They were down to business of scaring you in this house.
Yes, and then it was great having the monsters and Graveyard Games right next to each other that we did back to back.
Yeah, that's good.
Because they're both so classic, you know, like scary type of venue.
Oh yeah, I'm giving this one 4.5 screens.
Yeah, it was really good. I would agree.
The theming was great, but the scares, that's what really takes it over the top.
Yeah.
Walking into Springfield, there is some chainsaw maniacs roaming around. Hopefully, one of them will catch Nikki and cut off her bad leg.
Hey!
Nightingales into the blood pit. That's the next house we're gonna hit up. And currently, standby is a 90-minute wait for this particular house. Things are starting to build up here. Ooh, look at us, we look kind of spooky.
It is all creepy.
So we just got out of Nightingale's blood pit.
Yeah.
Another original house.
Yeah.
A lot of scares, a lot of screams. I'm going to give this 4 screams.
Yeah, me too. There was one section, oh my god, it got me like from every angle. It was incredible. Like, I really, really liked it. I mean, it's weird that I am getting the most scares from the original houses.
I don't think it's weird. Universal has a lot more control over that.
Yeah,
you know, the IPs, they lease those IPs, you know, from those other properties, and they have control over that and say in that. But with these originals, they can do what they want. And I feel like this, the Blood Pit Nightingales, again, they just want to scare you.
Yeah, so the original houses have been fantastic. Even the, like, there's different scents in every house too, I noticed.
But also, the outside of this house was awesome.
Yes, it was incredible. I mean, done really, really well.
Yeah, another good one. We have 2 more houses to go.
Woo!
And the next house we're gonna go in, also an original house from Universal, Depths of Fear. Currently 110 minutes standby wait.
Woo-wee.
Thank Lord for the fast passes.
Yeah, I think I've walked probably 5 miles in this boot. I mean,
poor baby. I tried to find a chainsaw guy that would like cut it off for you.
Oh, you're so kind.
Just exiting the Depths of Fear, an original house. I'm going to give it 3 screens.
I agree. It was good, but I mean, there's better, definitely.
I think the scares were pretty good.
Okay.
You screamed a lot.
I scream at everything.
You do. So it got the same score as Stranger Things. Stranger Things got the score for theming, you know, putting you inside the set in the, you know, the Netflix series. This one got the 3 screens because of scares. So there we go. We got to go over here to the House of 1,000 Corpses. Well, there we go, a House of 1,000 Corpses.
Yes.
How many screens? I'm going to give it 3.5.
Yeah, me too. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, but a lot of it was unfamiliar to me. I never saw the movie.
You chickened out of watching the movie. I've seen the movie. The theming of the house is pretty good.
Yeah.
A lot of scares for you. That's like my main thing in rating a haunted house.
Yeah.
You had a lot of scares.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
I scream a lot anyways. It could be like baby scares that no one would be afraid of, and I scream at it.
Well, 3.5 screams for this one.
Okay.
Well, there we go, guys. All 10 houses rated for Halloween Horror Nights 2019. Hopefully that gives you a guide, helps you prioritize what you're going to see and do here. A couple of things to note. The lowest rated house with only 2.5 screens was us. I was a bit disappointed. Now, don't get me wrong, the last scene in the house is amazing, but it doesn't make up for the rest of the house.
Yeah, I mean, really, I think our favorites ended up being the original houses, not the IPs, which I'm shocked about. I did really enjoy walking through the movie, let's just say, but I really like those original houses.
Graveyard Games, I hope I didn't call it like the Carnival Graveyard or whatever before, but Graveyard Games was a highly rated house.
Yes.
As was the Classic Monsters.
Yes.
But I mean, is that like an IP or original? It's kind of like Universal's own IP.
Yeah, I guess
but those were highly rated.
Yeah.
What else? We really enjoyed the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, walking through the movie was fantastic.
Yeah.
Same thing with Stranger Things. I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah.
You know, reliving all of the seasons 2 and 3. I really like that.
But all in all, you got a lot of good scares.
I did.
Yeah.
I scream at everything, so, you know.
You're easy. You're so easy.
It's more fun.
And with that being said,
don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun.
Thanks for watching Rich Flix, and now, time to relax.